Hello everyone, and time for just a little more of a relaxed video because today we don't have any new units to really look over. Well, that's not true. There is Lizette, but I'll have to wait a little bit for Lizette. So today we are going to be taking a look at the Dragon Quest event, and before we continue, let's answer a question. Live. Yes, there is effectively no Dragon Quest music in this event, which is a little interesting, seeing that Square Enix is the copyright holder and there really isn't any copyright problems that I thought that there could possibly be, but here we are, and here we go. So yeah, there is no Dragon Quest music, and for people who are wondering, Dragon Quest characters also do not have a voice. I am not sure if they have any intention of adding voices, but it doesn't seem like that. So, what do we got? Of course, we have the regular Chocobo Expedition, and of course, the event shop. There will be a raid coming a little bit later. Not quite right away, but eventually we will get a raid for Dragon Quest. And as for the banners, nothing really overly special, just variations of basically what we already kind of knew. We would get, 9 steps, your usual paid banners for the JP side. Global people, if you're wondering what you'll be potentially getting, probably just, similar stuff to what you're getting now, but with Dragon Quest on it. Although some people have said they're wondering why the Dragon Quest font is kind of weird. I don't have an explanation for that. Here, we got a ticket, let's use it. Hey, it's a silver book. We're already doing better than the baseline. But, just a so. Still, that's pretty good for a regular ticket, right? Okay, this video is not bad now. Alright, so back to what we're talking about. So, yes, banners are basically pretty standard. Slime will come with the event for free. And other characters and vision cards will come basically if you want to do the gotcha approach to getting them. And that's something we haven't talked about yet. We haven't talked about this vision card, which is a brand new vision card. And yeah, this is a really good vision card, I think. I don't think it's great, and I'll talk about that in just a second, but I do think it is pretty darn good. So what are we looking at here? Well, stat-wise, 304 HP, 147 magic, and 32 luck. Interesting combination. As, luck is fine, but I thought maybe more agility or, I don't know, something other stat. Luck is, I don't know, I wasn't expecting that. Unit effects, total is giving a bonus of 10% of magic and 10 AoE resistance. So on the specific unit that gets equipped with this card, it's pretty good. And as for slash resistance, now here's something. We're looking at a total 24%. Yes, I can. Or wait, no. Yeah, it's 24%. It's right here. And magic attack is being increased by 28. So the vision card overall looks pretty nice. That's not a small amount of slash resistance for a vision card. And interestingly enough, I think it's good enough. Especially when you include its maxed out stat, which is just agility of 15% for the party. The vision card is strong. If you look at it just in terms of what bonuses it's giving, like a speed bonus, plus all of the magic offensive bonuses, it's a very good card for a lot of different units. But here's the question. Is it really that good of a vision card overall? And what does the party that looks like uses this? Because this is the thing with these job vision cards. What exactly is the party that is using this? And is it enough to offset just giving up mono element bonuses? Well, we have axe-based jobs, which are primarily physical. So essentially there you're getting slash resistance and increased just speed. And both of those are generally pretty good. Next up we have bows, and bows are primarily not. Some people have said Fina, some people have said Rosa. Neither of those are anywhere near top characters, and I don't think that this vision card would be top, but there is certainly synergy there. Kind of really need a good offensive magic archer in the future to really shine, for this card to really shine. Next up is fists, and we can discount the physical fist right now because it's essentially the same as the axes. And there are plenty of 15% agility speed, not necessarily on party max, but still. I think that overall, this is, just passable. It's fine. It's not amazing. So, thankfully, there is some more potential in fists because we have Queen, we have Tifa. No, not Tifa, but we have Queen, for example, who is a unit that can really benefit from this. And we have Energist jobs as well. And if you think about, the new Helena, or you think of Energists from the past, such as Garvel, there are some really strong possibilities for this vision card to make a good magic party. So let's think, Slime is also in there, so we'll include Slime, of course. But let's take a look at some of the newest best characters that could be reasonably equipped this for a, party, just a party of 5 people. Let's see. Well, I would include Zoma, because he's new and he's pretty strong. I would include the new Helena. I would include Garvel, maybe Queen as kind of maybe a more tanky character, or soft tank kind of thing that can still do some damage. And then, I don't know, Fina, because Rosa, maybe most people don't have Rosa, and it's kind of unreasonable to think Rosa. I just feel like the party is kind of awkward. You have a lot of different elements mixing and mingling, and for the magic attack bonus, I mean, you just need a fair number of units to have this. Stats aren't bad on it. I just think that the team is a little weird, and I don't know, for people with established ton of vision cards, a mono element is still better here. Not potentially further in the future, but this feels like going to be more of a hindsight vision card of one day we're just going to have enough characters to make this work, but I can't in good conscience say that it is a must pull. It's a strong vision card just for being a high agility, but the unit combination I feel is kind of weird. So let's shift over and talk about the Dragon Quest event and some of the stuff that's going on. So we do have multiple different things going on. We have the Cobalt Glove Farm, which is a glove with increased magic attack resistance penetration of 20. Not bad. I mean, for the new character, very good for Zoma. And Helena, too, because it's just another source of magic resistance. Next up, or magic attack resistance. It does have 3 versions, magic, aim, and critical. Aim actually is 28 accuracy, so magic is only 160 attack, which feels a little low, but since it is getting some just avoid resistances, probably pretty good. Now, for the Dragon Quest event, we have 3 different things. We have the collaboration story event, and a lot of times people know that I have registered a complaint, but the fact that events feel pretty hollow. And thankfully, it only took them about 3 years, but they finally kind of got it in, they just kind of got it. You know what? Maybe we should have a story. And the story isn't like anything incredible. It's not what I would say is going to win any video game writing awards, but it's cute. It's cute to have interactions, even in the silhouette form here. I still appreciate this to nothing because there's some kind of a connection. There's something that makes this event feel connected to the game that we're playing, and that's important, I think. Even if it is, just in the silhouette style with no voices, I still prefer this because most people do not play with voices. And if voices are just going to up the cost, guys, I'm sorry, we're going to sacrifice the small few who really love voices. I mean, you guys got to contribute like a ton more. Keep getting voices that I pretty much feel like you turn off. But yeah, the story of just slime coming to the world and running into FFBE Wotv characters is fun, and I enjoy it, and I'm pretty happy. And it again, it's nothing that's really going to make people um, say that wow, this is the best video game ever. We have reasons for that, mainly performance and app, but that's another video. I am just happy to see that we are getting a story. I don't know if the story was the reason why we didn't get music. I don't have any actual um, evidence for or against that, so I'm not going to insinuate anything. But it could be a possibility that was one of the reasons that they focus more on, creating a story for that. And good, if that's what we have to do, fine. I can put on Dragon Quest music on YouTube if I want. I do not need it in game. Heck, just get a soundtrack and put it on your thing. Listen to it. Next up is the Slime Quest, and the Slime Quest is basically where you'll get essentially everything you need to upgrade Slime minus EXP and job points. And at the end, you actually do get a fun little mission, and we're going to show that mission off right now. This is going to be our major extender for the video. We have our slime here. As you can see, I have him equipped with a bow, because why not? And yeah, we're not going to auto this because it is a little bit more tricky. There is a little bit of strategy and challenge without the game, without it being like porcelain tower levels of, well, you just can't really do it. I guess throw characters at it till the enemy loses. So here we go. We're gonna start by casting our little HP regeneration. We have a little friend here, which is kind of cool. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over and paralyze this guy because he is a major D-bag, and we just kind of want to get a good chance of removing it. But so this is the important thing. If you kill the killer machine here, you actually do end up getting him on your team. And trust me, that's important. That's super duper important for being able to clear this mission in a reasonable way. We're just gonna pop him a bunch of times here. Well, we might just get a critical, or maybe not. So this is important, and I'll show you why, because right now, for doing that, we actually get the killer machine to spawn on our team, which is a big thing. And that's super unfortunate. We are probably pretty dead here. I mean, we're this is funnily enough a problem. Let's heal up, try and get ourselves out of this mess. And Killer Machine is just pretty strong to take on the enemies here. We're going to pull this back. And I believe that we are generally faster than him anyway. And we want to run away from the Earth one because he will significantly make our lives difficult. Typhoon's being a bit of a douche. Is what it is, I suppose. You know what? When life gives you lemons, go on the offensive. I'm being betrayed. Alright, so here we go. And we're just gonna head back here, and we're gonna buff our friend here. I think we got this 70% attack buff. Let's use it. Here you go, friend. Get him. By the way, evasion slime doesn't really work. Don't try it. Pick up that crystal. We can hit our own guy, and that's pretty cool, but we're not going to do it. And there you go. Now, the one thing I haven't been able to do on this quest yet, and one of the reasons why I haven't got my slime, is I just haven't done the over 4,000 points of damage. Not that I've been trying super hard, but yeah. Just so you can get an idea of what that is like, and that event, definitely could push it with an Esper or whatnot, and I'll do it later. And the last thing to show off for this event is the community event. Now, the community event is this metal slime farming, and basically every day you get 3 opportunities, and we're just going to show this off. But before we do, now this is unrelated to anything. We're certainly not doing this for any particular reason. But you get 3 attempts at this per day. And before anyone asks, yes. If you have the Cactar Killing Sword, you actually have a bonus in this event. Because this game is most definitely pay to win. So you'll basically be treated to this kind of map where you will end up against multiple different slimes. Not just orange slimes and blue slimes, or I guess blueberry and... which is weird, right? It's one color. It's blue raspberry. Anyway, so you'll end up fighting them. The metal slimes can only take 1 damage at a time. They only have 3 HP. Their stats are actually 9,999 defense and spirit. So very, very cute. But yeah, you just kind of gotta pelt them a whole bunch of times. They'll eventually just die. And zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day, we got through it just a-okay. The last interesting thing, if you note, is that you do get a good amount of job points from it. Now, you'll notice that we ended up getting 4,800 job points, and just to have the game totally crash on me, this is because I was using the audio. Well, we proved that basically there's no Dragon Quest music. So let's get back the other music. I did mention in this video that the app performance was still pretty mediocre, whatever. No, it's fine, game. I'm just trying to promote you. No, I'm just showing off how good you are to the rest of the world. Oh, whatever. Run like crap. Why not? But yeah, the Dragon Quest event is kind of interesting. The Metal Slime map not only gives a really high amount of job points, it also gives a incredibly high amount of EXP, as I found out yesterday on stream. So that's pretty cool. That's really great. It gives potentially players with new characters, new people to come in, have a really high EXP and job point map that you get 3 times per day. And for old players, I'm sure that there's still someone you can find to get a general. Unfortunately, that dispel does not really. Excuse me. But yeah, the Dragon Quest event is pretty fun. I feel a little bit of a breath of fresh air. Not a ton, because we're still effectively doing mostly the same thing, but it is really nice to see finally the story issue getting addressed. I think it's important that we do have a story. It makes the event feel connected and not just an excuse to have stuff. And that's good. That's great. I actually am really, really happy. And so yeah, I'm happy with the story. I feel like some people will be a little disappointed with the lack of music and VAs. And as you can see, whether we used one of the hordes or not, it's a static amount of job points. It can't actually boost it already. It's just kind of set that way for everyone from the get-go. So that's kind of nice. But yeah, the Dragon Quest event is in full swing on JP, just getting started. Feels pretty good. Some interesting characters, fun little free character, nice little story event in the first one. Hopefully not the last one either. And despite a few problems here and there and just general app performance being garbage, it is pretty good, and I am decently content. So there you go. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.